out there, and there's thousands of games.
There are.
You can download like PDFs and sort of digitally download the game and then 3D print it yourself and play it. It's just
print and play. That's what they're called.
Print and play. See, I didn't realize, right? And then it's just like it's almost like indie music. It's like there's too much. I don't know.
Well, that's a cool thing. Once I started meeting new people that play games, so we've been playing games together, the core group of us, since 2011 or so, and a couple of people in the club are always finding new games, and so. But this is my collection. These are, even though they're not in my house, I don't own them. They're my collection. I'm going to play games with them. We're the group, so they get it. I get to play these games. So, I in our collection, of which I have a very small part in my house, I'm going to say we're climbing on 500 games.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Easily 300, probably 500.
That's like a room's full, because each one's a big box.
Yeah, well, some of them are smaller box, bigger boxes.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got a couple that are the size of a deck of cards. And
okay.
And then I met some new people who play games and have their own collection of 100 games each. And there'll be 2 games on the shelf that I've seen before. I mean, I think I know all the games, and I walk into somebody's house and I haven't seen a single one of these. Oh, and then I walk into another person's house and I haven't seen a single one of these. So it's just...
Oh, that's wild. It's like going into a library. It's like, I can't possibly read all this. You have to sort of psychologically manage the fact, okay, I have to set up my priorities. What are the good books that I should read? And you ask friends, what's good to read? What's good to...
And you go to a librarian and with that question, what's good to read?
That's the rest of your afternoon, right?
Well, they're going to look... I can't help you, man. There's just too much there.
Yeah.
And you go to I mean, I could give you 3 or 4 games, but...
It's like any other sort of system
where... It
goes
all the way down.
There's too many options. It goes all the way down, right?
Yeah.
But then there are the ones that are, herd-wise. We all recognize... what is it? Traders of Catan or
Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan. Okay, I didn't know the name properly, so obviously it's not that at the top of consciousness. But that's a how many copies of that game have been printed? Would you say?
Oh, millions. Yeah,
millions,
I'm sure. And Settlers of Catan is interesting. Everybody knows it because I think 1989 or 1991 it won the German Game of the Year award, and I think it really launched the renaissance in board games that we have that's been going on for the last 30 years now. So
there is because I remember when there wasn't a board game.
Yeah.
So everyone was into role-playing games and Magic the Gathering, which was a new thing at that time.
Yeah.
I would say that revolutionized sort of gaming in a certain sense. But then board games started. Here's the funny thing. I never liked Settlers of Catan. Catan, how do I say it? Or
Catan.
Whatever. It's a make-believe place. You say it like you want. But I played it a few times and was just like fed up with the mechanic. Didn't really like it. There was no story element that I could latch onto. And I just was like, this is stupid.
Settlers is a pretty good game, but it's got this flaw that you can realize 20 minutes in that you'll be lucky to come in third and you have to sit there for another 45 minutes to an hour. So... that's very frustrating.
But as a beginning step, it's like it's almost better to have something that's a little flawed because people go, "Oh, I could do something better." In fact, and they sort of see this incredible network of imagination.
There's so much out there. Yeah.
What's your favorite?